Picture this: Los Angeles cloaked in shadows, humming with a tense electric stillness. A sleek armored truck cuts through the calm, and then, boom, chaos erupts. Smoke fills the air, a wrecking truck slams into the scene like a battering ram, and within seconds, a meticulously orchestrated heist is underway. What follows is a masterclass in tension and precision, a sequence so gripping you forget to breathe. This is Michael Mann's Heat, 1995. A cinematic juggernaut that doesn't just tell a story, it pulls you into a visceral, pulse-pounding world of cops, robbers, and the razor-thin line between them. Let me tell you this up front. Heat isn't just another cops and robbers flick. No, this is the crime movie. A film so ambitious, so precise, and so intense that it leaves you questioning what the genre even means. Forget the glossy action spectacles of today. Heat is raw, gritty, and uncompromising. It doesn't just raise the bar, it launches it into orbit. The magic of Heat lies in its duality. On one side, you have Al Pacino's Vincent Hanna, a LAPD detective so driven, so relentless, that his personal life is in shambles. On the other, Robert De Niro's Neil McCauley, a master thief with a strict code and an ice-cold demeanor. These two men are on a collision course, and from the moment the film begins, you know it's only a matter of time before their worlds explode. But here's the kicker. This isn't a simple tale of good versus evil. No white hats or black hats here, just two men, equally skilled, equally obsessive, and equally doomed. Heat is a chess game played by grandmasters, where every move is calculated, every piece matters, and every mistake is fatal. It's this depth, this refusal to simplify, that sets Heat apart. The film doesn't just show us cops and robbers, it immerses us in their lives, their struggles, their philosophies. Hanna and McCauley aren't just characters, they're fully realized people, each grappling with the consequences of their choices. And when their paths finally cross, the result is nothing short of cinematic alchemy. We need to talk about that scene. You know the one. Two titans, Pacino and De Niro, sharing the screen for the first time in their illustrious careers. No explosions, no shootouts, just two men sitting across a diner table, locked in a verbal sparring match that's as intense as any action sequence. Hanna, with his fiery intensity, lays it all out. He respects McCauley's craft but won't hesitate to take him down. McCauley, calm and unflinching, responds in kind. He knows the game, knows the stakes, and is ready to do whatever it takes to survive. What makes this scene so electric is its simplicity. Mann strips everything away, no music, no flashy camera work, leaving only the raw power of the dialogue and the magnetic presence of these two legends. It's a battle of philosophies, a moment of mutual recognition between two men who are, in many ways, the same. And as they part ways, you're left with an unshakable sense of inevitability. This will not end well. Now, let's get to the heart of Heat. The legendary bank heist. If the diner scene is a masterclass in restraint, the heist is its polar opposite, an explosion of chaos and carnage that will leave you clutching your seat. Here's how it goes down. McCauley and his crew, fresh from a successful robbery, find themselves ambushed by Hanna and his team in the streets of downtown LA. What follows is a sequence so intense, so meticulously crafted, that it feels less like a movie and more like a documentary. Bullets rip through the air with deafening force. The sound design is impeccable, each gunshot resonating like a thunderclap. Mann doesn't glamorize the violence, he makes you feel it. The camera doesn't just capture the action, it puts you in the middle of it, dodging bullets and diving for cover. But this isn't just mindless spectacle. Every move, every shot, every decision is rooted in character. McCauley's precision, Shiherlis's volatility, Hanna's dogged determination. It's all on full display, elevating the action to something far more profound. This isn't just a shootout. It's a clash of ideologies, a brutal, high-stakes dance where one wrong move means death. Let's take a moment to appreciate the ensemble cast, because Heat is more than just Pacino and De Niro. It's a tapestry of unforgettable performances, each adding depth and texture to this sprawling epic. Val Kilmer is a standout as Chris Shy Hurlis, McCauley's right-hand man. Kilmer brings a raw, volatile energy to the role, balancing Chris's loyalty to the crew with his desperate attempts to salvage his crumbling marriage. Ashley Judd is equally compelling as Charlene, Chris's wife, whose love for her husband is constantly at war with her need for stability. Then there's Jon Voight as Nate, McCauley's understated yet indispensable fixer. Tom Sizemore, as the cool-headed Michael Chirito, adds another layer of complexity to the crew. And let's not forget a young Natalie Portman, who delivers a haunting performance as Hanna's troubled stepdaughter, Lauren. What makes these characters so memorable is Mann's attention to detail. No one is a mere plot device. Everyone has a story, a purpose. It's this richness, the sense that every character matters, that makes Heat feel so alive. At its core, Heat is a film about obsession. Hanna and McCauley are two sides of the same coin, defined by their relentless pursuit of perfection. For Hanna, it's about justice, about bringing criminals to heel, no matter the cost. For McCauley, it's about discipline, about living by a code, about never letting emotions cloud his judgment. But here's the tragedy. Their obsessions come at a cost. Hanna's marriage is falling apart, his wife lamenting that he's married to his job. McCauley, for all his discipline, finds himself drawn to Edie, Amy Brenneman, a woman who represents a life he can never truly have. And when push comes to shove, both men are forced to make impossible choices. For Hanna, it's sacrificing his personal life to pursue McCauley. For McCauley, it's walking away from Edie in the film's devastating final moments, adhering to his code even as it leads him to his downfall. This isn't just a story about crime, it's a meditation on the human cost of ambition, on the loneliness that comes with living on the edge. Heat didn't just raise the bar for crime movies, it obliterated it. Every heist film since owes a debt to Mann's meticulous craftsmanship. Even Christopher Nolan has cited Heat as a major influence on The Dark Knight, 2008. And here's the thing. It's not just a guy movie. Sure, the action and machismo are front and center, but there's a sensitivity to the storytelling that transcends genre. This is a movie about people, about choices, about the thin line between order and chaos. If you haven't seen Heat, what are you even doing with your life? This is cinema at its finest, raw, uncompromising, and unforgettable. It's a masterclass in tension, storytelling, and character. So, grab some popcorn, turn off your phone, and dive in. Just remember, don't get too attached. Because when the heat's around the corner, even the best laid plans can go up in flames. And that, my friends, is why Heat isn't just a great movie. It's the cops and robbers movie.